Namashivaya children, welcome to English class. Today in this session we will continue the lesson Mother Tell Us a Story. Do you remember children what we learnt in the previous class? So shall we have a quick recap? Yes, in the last session we were learning the lesson Mother Tell Us a Story. Mansa and her family lived in Zululand in Africa. One day, the children asked her to tell a story when they sat around the fire at night, but she couldn't think of a story, and no one else in the village knew stories. Manza's husband, Zenzil, told to his wife, "Go and look for stories, and he would take care of his family." So Manza packed some food and set out with a basket on her head and the colorful beads on her dress. On the way, she met a hare, baboon, and an owl, but they had no stories for Manza. She met an elephant. The elephant felt sorry for her and said, "I don't know any stories, but the king of birds, the eagle, flies high in the sky and sees many things." Manza was very happy and thanked the elephant. So, shall we continue the lesson, children? I am going to read the lesson. Listen attentively. Mansa saw the great fish eagle near the mouth of the Tungela river, swooping down. Mansa saw the great fish eagle near the mouth of the Tugela river in South Africa, swooping down from the sky, talons outstretched to grab a fish. "Oh, great eagle," she called. Startled, the eagle dropped the fish he had picked up. He landed on the shore near Mansa. "What do you want?" he asked. "Oh, great and wise eagle," Mansa said flatteringly, for the eagle was a vain bird. "My people are hungry for stories, but we have none. Do you know of any that I can take back to them?" "Well," the eagle said, feeling important, "I am wise, but I only know of things that are here on the face of the earth. There is one who knows the secrets of the deep, dark ocean. Perhaps he could help you. I will try and call him for you. Stay here and wait for me." So Mansa waited for the fish eagle to return. "Here I am," the eagle called. "I have brought my friend, the big sea turtle. He has agreed to take you to a place where you can find stories." The great sea turtle lifted himself out of the ocean and said in a deep voice, "Climb on my back and hold to my shell. I will carry you to the land of the spirit people." Mansa took hold of his shell and they went into the depths of the sea. Mansa's eyes grew rounder and rounder as they went deep into the ocean. Everything was amazing and beautiful and unlike anything on earth. Finally, they came to the bottom of the ocean, the dwelling of the spirit people. The king and the queen sat on magnificent thrones, and their faces shone with such a light that Mansa was a little shy and afraid. She bowed before them. "What do you want, woman from the dry lands?" they asked kindly. Do you have stories that I could take home? She asked shyly. We have many stories, they said. But what will you give us in exchange, Manza? What would you like? Manza asked. We would like a picture of your home and and your people. It would be nice to see that place. Though we can't go there. Can you bring us a picture, Manza? I can do that, she said. My husband carves beautiful pictures. He will carve a lovely one for you. Manza climbed onto the turtle's shell and he took her back to the shore. She thanked him and asked him to return at the next full moon to collect her and the picture. Then Manza went home and got a Zinzil to carve her a beautiful picture which showed the forest and the river and all the animals and birds on earth. The picture also had the village and all the people in it. When Zenzil finished it, he wrapped it in a piece of cloth and tied it to Manza's back. Manza climbed on to the turtle's back and they went to the land of the spirits people. The king and the queen of the spirit people were very happy with the picture. For you and your people, they said, we give the gift of stories. They handed her a largest and most beautiful shell she had ever seen. Hold this shell to your ear to hear a tale. Back in her village, the people clamored. Tell us a story, Manza. Manza put the shell to her ear and began once upon a time. And that is how stories came to be. Okay, children, now I am going to explain the lesson for you. Manza saw the great fish eagle near the mouth of the Tugela river swooping down. Swooping down means coming down suddenly from the sky to grab a fish. Look at this picture, children. Yes. Mansa called the eagle. He landed on the shore near Mansa and asked her, what do you want? Mansa said that her people are hungry for stories, but they have none and any stories to take back to them. The eagle said there is one who knows the secrets of the deep dark ocean. He could help you. He asked her to wait for him and Manza waited for him. The eagle told her that he has brought his friend, the big sea turtle. Look at this picture, children. This is the sea turtle. And he has agreed to take Manza to a place where she can find stories. The sea turtle asked Manza to climb on his back and hold on to his shell, and he will carry her to the land of the spirit people. They went into the depths of the sea. Manza found everything was amazing and beautiful and unlike anything on earth. Finally, they came to the bottom of the ocean. The king and the queen sat on the magnificent means beautiful thrones, and their faces shone with such a light that Manza was little shy and afraid. She bowed before them. They asked Manza what did she want. Manza asked them, do you have stories that I could take home? They said they have many stories and asked her what she would give them in exchange. Manza asked them what would they like. They said that they would like a picture of their home and their people. Manza said that her husband carves beautiful pictures and he will carve a lovely one for them. Then Manza went home and got Zenzil to carve her a beautiful picture which showed the forest and the river and all the animals and birds on earth. Zenzil finished it and he wrapped it in a piece of cloth and tied it to Manza's back. Manza climbed on the turtle's back and they went to the land of spirit people. The king and the queen were very happy with the picture and they handed Manza the largest and most beautiful shell she had ever seen and said, "Hold this shell to your ear to hear a tale." When the villager asked Manza to tell a story, she put the shell to her ear and began. Once upon a time, and that is how stories came to be. Understood, children? How did the stories came to be? Yes, I hope you have understood the lesson. Read the lesson and watch the video once again. And I have given some keywords here. Learn the spellings of it. You have to write it in your CW also, children. Keywords are 10 already I have given in the previous class. And this is 11th one. Flattering, bounded, trickster, baboon, sighing, and grumbled, talons, spirit, magnificent, wrapped. These are the 10 more difficult words that you have to write it in your CW. And then the second main is meanings. I have given meanings here. This also you have to write it in your CW. First one, tilled the land means prepared the land to grow crops. Second one, flattering, praising. Third one, hoot, cry. Fourth one, grumbled, muttered. Then fifth one, trickster, someone who plays tricks on people. Sixth one, swooping down, coming down suddenly. Talons, sharp claws. Then eighth one, vain, proud of oneself. Ninth one, dwelling, living. 10th one, magnificent, beautiful. These are the meanings I have given. You have to write it in your CW. I'll be back with the textual exercises in the next class. Until then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you, children. Namah Shivaya.